Ho's. This is our live stream. We're going to do a deep dive into the MotionCiser today. If you've never joined us for a live stream, welcome. We are here to talk about products, answer questions, and if you've joined us for one of our live streams before, welcome back. We are so glad that you could join us today. So today we are talking about a fairly new product from DR-HO'S. I think this launched maybe last year or the year before. This is our MotionCiser. So what is a MotionCiser? How is it different from our other products? Well, the MotionCiser is a low intensity exercise system. It does passive motion exercise. So what is passive motion? What is that? Well, for a lot of people, they don't get the ability to kind of get movement throughout the day. You know, they're sitting at a desk, or maybe they have to stand on their feet all day and they're not kind of getting that movement. They're not able to kind of get out and get the exercise. And, you know, after a long day, they're not able to kind of get that relaxation and that movement into their bodies. Well, DR-HO himself always says that movement is medicine and motion is lotion. So this is something that he created. So it is a system that basically, I'll turn it on here so you can see what's going on, but it provides vibration. So there are 10 different speeds of vibration that you can get. So, you know, at the lower intensities, it really simulates just kind of like going for a slow walk. So, you know, on the days when it's rainy or snowy or cold and you're not able to get outside, you're not able to kind of do the walking you like to do, this is a great alternative that lets you do that. I'll put this little baggie of water on it so you can see it go. And at higher intensities, at higher levels, so it actually has 10 different speed levels, it can actually exercise your legs more actively. So that, of course, we know that increasing circulation and getting movement in can provide relief from pain and discomfort. You know, you're getting that movement in. And, you know, there are a lot of different ways that it can help move joints. So moving your ankles, your knees, you know, there's a lot of different movement that you're able to get. And of course, when you're doing that gentle oscillating movement, it helps to lubricate and loosen joints in your knees, your ankles, in your feet. So, you know, always thinking of ways to create that movement. Now, I'm going to play a little video here for you that talks a little bit about the technology behind the MotionCiser. So we'll be right back. I find that video really helpful because it talks about the 10 different vibration speeds. And of course, we have 5 different heating elements as well. So if you are someone who chronically always has cold feet, not only with the heating elements does this help to warm your feet up, but of course, with the movement, with the vibrations, it's almost like getting a massage in your feet, just to kind of, again, get that circulation moving, get the, you know, the heat back into your extended pieces like your feet, your ankles, your legs, your calves, all the way up to your knees. You can really feel it working on your legs as you kind of go it. So really easy to use. I want to show you right here. It does come with a remote control. So with that remote, you can turn it on and off, and you can turn the speed settings that we talked about there. So that is 10 different vibration speed settings. Again, the lower one, passive motion exercise, simulates a slow walk. The higher intensities, that's when we're getting into, you know, a little bit of exercise on your legs and feet, a little more vibration, a little more intensity. We also have 5 different heat settings. Now, for those of you who have cold feet, this is what you have been hoping for, what you have been praying for. The way this feels on your feet and your legs, the vibrations, how it just helps to relax the muscles while also providing all that delicious warm heat on your feet and toes feels amazing. So who can benefit from the MotionCiser? Well, it is absolutely perfect if you maybe can't move as much as you would like to due to injury or rehabilitation. You're immobilized for whatever reason. You have to sit for long periods of time. Or maybe you have limited mobility. Maybe it's getting a lot harder for you to move around and to get that movement and to get the exercise that you really want. Again, my cold feet people, anyone out there who suffers from cold feet, you are going to love not only the vibrations, but of course those 5 different heat settings that it can customize. You can pick between which one you want. Anyone who's on their feet all day, you know, I think there's a lot of us who, if you're standing for long periods of time, you can get a lot of soreness in your muscles, in your legs and feet. And of course, if you're standing and you get stiffness, you know, a lot of retail workers, they are not able to kind of get the mobility that they want. They have to stand for long periods. You know, if, also if you work like, you know, on an assembly line, those are a lot of, you're standing, you're on your feet, but you're not able to get that movement. You're not able to kind of get that mobility and that motion going. Now, this is actually really good also for post-exercise muscle recovery. For anyone who's had like a really good run or a good workout, having these vibrations, having the feet can really help with your muscle recovery as well. And then just, you know, who doesn't have leg discomfort and tension? So another opportunity for you to really kind of take advantage of that. So, you know, whether you sit for extended periods of time, maybe behind a desk and you're not getting movement, or you're having some mobility issues, the MotionCiser really is that machine that's going to get you feeling right again. So I'm going to share a video here from Jeremiah. Now, Jeremiah sits at a desk all day, so I want you to hear how he's using the MotionCiser to help him.
With my work, because I sit so many hours at my desk, I just don't get enough movement in my schedule, in my life. And I come home late. It's often too late to go to the gym. I'm too tired. I came home usually with sore feet, sore legs. When I started using the MotionCiser, it relaxed my feet and my legs. It actually relaxes me at work, and it brings motion into my body while I'm working. I can use it, and I don't disturb my colleagues because it doesn't create any noise. So it's a win-win situation. It's a great thing to have. I would recommend MotionCiser because I think it's a great way to get movement into your body even if you have a busy schedule, and it helps you relax. So I think it helps you on a lot of different levels.
So Jeremiah's situation actually reminds me a lot of my husband. My husband has a desk job and he sits at his desk all day. And you know, sometimes he transfers it to the standing desk and he does a little work, but he's not able to get that movement that he wants. Just like Jeremiah, you know, he's kind of sedentary all day. He's just sitting there. So to be able to get that passive motion exercise, that vibration, that joint lubrication, where we're moving, we're getting the joints going is so beneficial. You know, movement is medicine. A lot of times you'll hear from doctors the best thing you can do is go out, get some exercise, get some movement going, but that's not always feasible for people. We're not always able to kind of go out and get that physical activity when we need it. The MotionCiser, of course, is how you are able to get that throughout the day, regardless of where you are. So my husband actually tore his Achilles last summer, and he wasn't allowed to run and he wasn't allowed to do a lot of different exercises. So this is something he was able to use at a low intensity to help rehabilitation, because it does kind of simulate that, you know, a nice slow walking speed. So instead of having to, you know, take a break, go outside and try and do that walk, he's able to do it throughout the day as he needs it at a nice gentle setting that you can customize for yourself. Remember, there are 10 different speed settings, 10 different vibration settings. So you can go from something like a slow walk and you can turn it all the way up And then we're getting into kind of like exercising your legs a little more actively. You're providing relief from pain and discomfort. You're really taking advantage of those different settings. So a lot of different options, a lot of different customization here for you. Of course, we have that remote control. So as you're sitting down with your feet on it, you're able to adjust it from the palm of your hand. Very, very easy to do. You basically get to tailor your entire experience because you've got those 10 different speed settings, but you've also got those 5 different heat settings. So I am going to introduce you to Lisa right now. Now, Lisa stands on her feet all day, works really hard. She's got a very active job, and she looks forward to using the MotionCiser every night.
I work in an elderly care facility, but it's really hard work. Long days, long hours, lots of walking, standing, waiting. It takes its toll on me physically. The bottom of my feet burn, my calves are just locked up. So by the time I walk through my door, I just like jump on my couch and just want to stay there. When I received the MotionCiser, I wanted to shout hallelujah. I was so happy. I thought, oh, there's hope. It's amazing. I almost don't have words for it. I start with the heat. The second that heat hits my feet, I just start to relax, you know? And starting with the slow vibration, that walking simulator is really nice. I find that my legs really like that, starting at the low vibration and then increasing it. And the more you increase it, the higher it comes up your calves, till at a certain point your calves are like dancing. It feels so good. It feels so good. I use the MotionCiser the second I get home. Even on the drive home, I'm thinking about using it. I just want to get home and jump on my couch and turn that thing on and a nice glass of wine maybe, and it's so wonderful.
The MotionCiser really is the perfect way to unwind after a hectic day, whether you are super active like Lisa and you're on your feet all day working hard, helping others, or you sit at a desk all day and you're not able to kind of get that movement, get that, activity throughout your day. Passive motion exercise is what you need to kind of help you achieve those goals, get that movement, really get the legs moving, the blood flowing. There are a lot of people out there who have, kind of mobility issues. They're not able to get out. They're not able to be as active as they once were, as active as they would like to be. So when you get customizable intensity, you have something where you're really tailoring it just to you. You can pick between level 1 vibration up to level 10 vibration to suit your comfort, to suit your goals. It really is how you want to use it for yourself. And that therapeutic heating, I think that feels so great for so many people. There are so many of us that have cold feet, cold hands, your extremities, you feel like they're never quite getting the circulation. They're never getting that warmth. So to have something that is going to help you soothe your muscles, to warm your feet up. We've got 5 different temperature settings that can generate the heat, generate the warmth that goes from 30 up to 50 degrees Celsius. So lots of warmth right there to instantly warm your feet up. Feels so good after a long day. Now, let's talk about the enhanced mobility, because I think that's something that can really benefit and help a lot of people, because you are counteracting the effects of having limited mobility. Now, whether that limited mobility is due to, maybe your job, your career, you sit at a desk all day, or it is something that, you get a little bit older and you can't move as much as you'd like to, this is something that's going to be able to help for that. Ellie has just entered the chat. Hi, Ellie. Nice to hear from you. She said, my dad can't use a TENS. Can he use this? Is this a TENS machine? That's a fantastic question, Ellie. Thank you so much for asking it. So DR-HO'S is often known for our pain therapy systems. You've probably seen a lot of other of our products. They are TENS, they are EMS, they are NMES. And for a lot of people who have pacemakers, they're not able to use those systems. So the great news is the MotionCiser is not a TENS. It is basically like a foot massager. It provides vibration and it provides heat. So if you have a medical condition that, like you have a pacemaker or something like that, where you can't use something like our circulation promoter, this is an amazing alternative because you're still going to get the benefits of movement. You're going to get the benefits of, getting your legs moving, getting your blood pumping, moving those joints, loosening the joints, increasing circulation. But you're able to get it in a safe and effective way because it's just vibrational speed and heat. So Ellie, thank you so much for asking that question. That is a great question. I think so many people will find that they can really benefit from using the MotionCiser because it provides so much help for people who have mobility issues, people who are maybe not as active as they once were. So I'm going to share a little video here from our friend Roberta. Now, Roberta uses the MotionCiser because she's not able to be as active as she once was. So let's hear what she has to say.
One of the things that frustrates me most about getting older is that it's more difficult to walk. When I first heard about this MotionCiser, I had my doubts, but I thought, I'll try it, I'll try anything. I put my feet on it, and I sat and I felt the vibrations just go through my legs. And it was an incredible feeling. It felt so good. And if I can operate this MotionCiser, anybody can, because I even have trouble with a microwave, never mind a MotionCiser. You know what I love about the MotionCiser? The heat function. I used to have such cold feet, even in the summertime. It makes me feel good and it makes my feet warm, and that is such a great feeling. Every day, I can't wait to start using my MotionCiser. It makes my legs feel just wonderful.
Well, that was Roberta, and Roberta was sharing, some of her frustrations as people get older, they're not able to be as active. It's a lot harder to leave the house and to get those walks in, especially, when the weather isn't cooperating with you wanting to go for a walk, whether, what is it, the postal service, not rain or sleet or snow, but not all of us have that dedication. A lot of us, are at the whims of Mother Nature. So to have something that can help you still get that exercise in a low impact, safe, effective way is beneficial for so many people. So that low intensity exercise, that's, towards the 1, 2, 3 settings, the lower speed settings of the MotionCiser. Remember, we have 10 different speed settings. So when you move it to a higher intensity, when we're getting up to the 4, 5, 6, up to 10, that's when you're engaging the muscles in your legs a little bit more, engaging those calves, your knees, your legs. That's when you're getting more of a workout. So we're really giving you options on how you want to use the MotionCiser. And really, that heat that Roberta was talking about that feels so good for those of us that have circulation issues. If you do suffer from circulation issues, if it feels like you always have cold feet, this is a great option for you where you're able to, really get that movement in. You're able to use that gentle oscillating movement, lubricate, loosen your joints in your feet, in your knees, in your ankles, really get that motion going, but also taking advantage of the delicious warm heat that can really just go for the soles of your feet right up into your legs, and it feels so good. Now I want to talk a little bit about post-workout relief, because there's a lot of people out there who are very active, who are able to kind of get that movement in, but they almost go too hard, my weekend warrior friends out there. So if you do need a little bit of relief after you do a more intense workout, this is a great way to kind of add that heating element, provides a soothing massage. You're really easing the tension out of your leg and feet muscles to really kind of relax that after an intense workout. So we've really got the whole spectrum here of people who have mobility issues, maybe due to their work and their career, and they're not able to get out as much as they want to. We're helping people who have mobility issues due to the fact that, they're getting a little bit older and it's getting a little bit harder for us to go out and do things. And also on the other side, people who are on their feet all day, people who've maybe had just a great workout and they're looking for something to help relax those muscles, something that will help kind of soothe the tension out of their joints. So there really is something for everyone with the MotionCiser. I'm going to show you that video again that talks about 10 different vibration speeds, the 5 different heat settings, a little bit about that, the technology behind it and how it can help you. All right, let's see. Let's get this video going here. Drag it over there. So that's the MotionCiser, 10 different vibrational speeds, 5 different heat settings, really the perfect product for someone who maybe is not able to be as active as they once were due to injury or rehab, if you have limited mobility. And my cold feet, people, this is something that you absolutely need to have. And of course, if you have any leg and muscle soreness, either from work or exercise, this is something that is going to make your feet and legs feel fantastic. So I want to remind everyone out there that if you ever have any questions, if you're interested in the MotionCiser, you want to learn a little bit more, you can always reach out to us here at DR-HO'S. You can call our customer care team at 1-877-374-6669, or you can reach out to us on socials at DR-HO now. So, oh, hello, Adam. Adam's just popped in. Hi. He says, hi, I have a MotionCiser that I use for relief from osteoarthritis, and I'm wondering if there are any other areas of the body that you could apply to it besides the feet. That is such an interesting question, Adam. I actually, on days where I've had, kind of really cold hands, you can put it on the table like I'm using it right now. So obviously, most of the time, this is on the floor. People sit back on their couch, their favorite lounge chair, and they put their feet on it and relax. You can absolutely put your hands and arms on it as well. All you need to do is put it on a table like I'm using it just like this. And the heat settings also feel fantastic. So if you do suffer from, kind of pain and soreness, and you're maybe got cold hands a lot, of course, you can put it on the table. You can use it to warm up your hands. And again, get that passive motion exercise into your hands and arms. That same lubrication that you're able to get in your knees, ankles, and feet, you can absolutely use the exact same way with your fingers, hands, and wrists. So thank you for your great question, Adam. That is a fantastic way. We are thrilled that you're using the MotionCiser at home and that you're getting relief for your feet and ankles. And yes, please feel free to use it in other parts of your body as well. And if, like Adam, you have a specific question, you can always call out. Oh, Edwin's put it up in the chat. Thanks, Edwin. You can call our customer care. You can reach out to us on socials. But did you know you can also book time with a product knowledge specialist absolutely free here at DR-HO'S? So can you use it on your thigh and calves? I'm not really sure the position you would get in to use it on your thigh, but you could absolutely slide down a bit and put your feet up and use it on your calves for sure. I'm thinking here how you might use it on your thighs. I'm not really sure if that is a position that would be comfortable for a long period of time. But you can maybe put it like under your thighs, so maybe like where your hamstring is, and use it there. So you can put it on the floor, and then you can kind of slide your body around so that you can put your calves on it, you can put your hamstrings on it, you can get into a position that's comfortable where you're lying down or sitting and relaxing the muscles on there. So that is, I am very much enjoying your thinking out of the box, Adam, how you're going to use this to your best advantage to really get very, very comfortable. So absolutely, you can do that. Again, you could use it on your arms, your calves. I could see people doing that for sure to kind of get the release. You know, DR-HO often talks about how the calves are like the heart for the lower body. And when you get the circulation pumping through there, you know, that's what's going to shoot all your blood back up to your heart. They're the biggest muscle down there. So I think that is a great idea, Adam. Thank you so much for asking your great questions, because I think the more we chat with each other, the more we kind of learn about what people are looking for and how it can help them. Oh, I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad you use it every day, and we're really thrilled that it helps with your osteoarthritis. That's fantastic. So yeah, please reach out to us, ask these questions. You can always book a time with a product knowledge specialist for a little one-on-one. If you do get the product home and you're not sure how to use it, or you have great questions like Adam, please feel free, reach out to us, let us know. And Edwin has kindly put the link in the chat there on how you can book time with a product knowledge specialist. So that is the MotionCiser, everybody. We hope you have been a little interested in those 5 different heat settings, warming up those cold feet, and of course, learning about what exactly passive motion exercise is and how you can get that nice low intensity workout by using those 10 different vibrational speeds. So thank you so much for joining us for this live stream as we took a deep dive into the MotionCiser. We hope you'll join us again. And if you ever have any questions, please reach out to us at Dr. Ho Now. You can, of course, be on our website at www.drhonow.com or reach out to our customer care team at 1-877-374-6669. All right, until next time, we'll see you then.